start you've had for the first 3 weeks?
Excuse me?
Could you have envisioned the start that you've had for the first 3 weeks?
Yeah. Yes.
I remember back in the spring, maybe we talked to you about Lane Kiffin coming, and you talked about you'd seen Marquise Lee and that sort of stuff, and you were looking forward to that. Is that why you maybe anticipated this?
Yeah, that's the exact reason.
What does D.Y. bring back to y'all? Obviously, had a pretty good game against West Virginia.
Yeah, he's a playmaker. He has good speed, a great route runner. So he's just a great receiver overall.
What do you see from Hargraves on tape?
He's fast, quick. And he plays smart.
I know you said this summer that you guys used to talk a little bit on Twitter. Do you guys still keep in contact?
Not really, not that much. We follow each other though.
You play with him in All-Star games?
No, he's younger than me.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Saban said he's expecting more press man. How much are you looking forward to going up against some press man? Because teams have basically played off of you.
Yeah, a lot of teams played off and just ran back, kind of. You can't really get anything out of that as a receiver, but press man it's good work for a receiver to have in a game.
In a game like this, going up with a guy like Vernon, how much film work were you put in this week studying him?
A good amount, just like every week. Just try to find out what defenses they run against, like third and short, second and long, things like that.
But nothing extra for him versus the first 3 weeks?
Yeah, I'll watch both cornerbacks, the safeties. I don't know if one guy's going to be on me the whole game or anything like that, so I'll just watch everybody.
Who are some of the better cornerbacks you've seen you've gone one-on-one with?
Well, I think one of the best cornerback I went against in my college career was probably Amari Cooper from Oklahoma. He wasn't playing man-to-man against me every play or sticking me every play, but just watching him on film, he was really, really quick and a ball hawk.
What did you see on that play where you, on the reverse, that you switched fields and ran the other way?
Yeah, I had nothing when I got the reverse. So I kind of stopped and I was like, I should reverse field, and that's what I did. It was all off instinct.
Do you like it when you get one-on-one coverage and they kind of try to hit you with the line, try to play physical with you?
Well, I think I just use my technique, being quick off the line, using my hands, and using what my coach teaches me.
Is it guys like Aaron, like you mentioned, the quicker guys are the ones that generally you have more trouble with? Not that you have trouble with anyone, but match up with you the best?
Well, the quicker guys, they fall for moves easier. So it's kind of like, it can be hard, but it can be easy also.
You had a good game against Oklahoma. I don't know how many of those catches were against Colin, but maybe you don't pay a lot of attention, to the matchup before. But do you take some pride when you do get catches against a guy, one of the top quarterbacks in the country?
Yeah, when you go against one of the top guys in the country, you feel good about catching passes on them because that's basically what you work for in practice.
Amari, you've been, seems like all over the field, in the slot on both sides, wide on both sides. How does that help a receiver, and do you enjoy that part of it? Is it harder with maybe more study or anything like that in terms of the playbook?
When you play certain teams and I line up in the slot, sometimes you have a linebacker on me, so that's to my advantage. And it's just, that's it.
What would you say motivates you to be a good wide receiver?
Just trying to be a really, really great player. And I know that, I'm a firm believer that you get what you work for. So I know that I have to go out and practice really, really hard every day, and that's really tough, and that's what motivates me.
But is this a fun week when you've got Vernon, who may or may not be across from you, but you'll be seeing a lot of him Saturday?
Yeah, it's definitely a fun week because you have Vernon and you have Brian Poole, who I personally know. I played with him in the Under Armour game. He's a really great player too.
Does he ever talk to you or reach out to you?
From time to time, not too much.
Any back and any John to you at all?
No, none of that. Nah.
Do you hear much on the field from cornerbacks? Do they talk much to you? Or?
Not really. no trash talking so far. And since I've been here, not really too much trash talking.
Couple more.
I know
Did you
earlier
talk
this year,
about-
coach said that. I know earlier this year, coach said that you matured in being able to move on from a bad play. But what sort of helped you in that growth?
You just have to know that sometimes you're gonna have a bad play, and coach knows that. He's coached many players, and every player that he's coached, none of them were perfect. So I had to realize that I wasn't perfect, and I'll have a bad play and just forget about it and move on.
What do you see from Driscoll in this, especially in this new offense? What's he done that impressed you?
I haven't really
Same
watched. No.
Are you aware of your numbers at all? I mean, I know it's a team game, but do you know how many catches you have right now?
Yeah, of course.
How about as far as the record books, as you continue to sort of walk up that record book? Are you conscious of those?
Yeah, but I'm just gonna take it day by day.
Brian Vogler was here last week, and he told us that he's never seen wide receivers talk in the locker room, like bragging about blocks they made and so forth. Are you, DeAndre, and Christian really competitive with each other?
Competitive with each other?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, we try to run better routes than each other. Try to have better releases than each other, and it's all for the good of the team.
So is there a lot of talk going on between you?
Nah, not really.
Thanks, Coop.